I'm Jimmy Reardon, and I am JDRfishing Adventures, and I'm going to give you my breakdown of Lake Texoma. So, basically, my whole synopsis on Lake Texoma is, it is nothing like any lake I had ever seen before. It's fishes very much like a northern lake, so if you guys are used to fishing East Texas bodies of water such as Lake Fork, Sam Rayburn, Tawakoni, O the Pines, Cedar Creek, all these lakes, they fish very, very differently than what I saw here on Lake Texoma. Lake Texoma is a very rocky, deep reservoir with cold water. I was fishing on Fork a week before I went up to Lake Texoma, and it was about 64 to 65 degrees. On Lake Texoma, the average water temp was around 54 degrees. I mean, it's cold and it's deep, and the fish definitely do not react the same. I mean, there's no cover, there's no vegetation. It's just giant rock boulders, basically. And what I used to catch all my fish on this week, when I was bed fishing largemouth, I was using a sapphire crawl, more of a kind of compact thing with big flippers to create that nice little kick in the water, get them agitated. And then I used a white when I was fishing deeper, when I was fishing for those deep beds. And this is just a little net bait, Paca Craw Junior. And so that's what I basically used for all my bedfish. You'll see kind of in the video, I threw a popper a little bit around, and I ended up catching my biggest fish on it. I caught a 5-pound 8-ounce largemouth on this right here. It's a Magnum Rebel popper, and I've had great success with this lure over time. So I mean, I just continue to throw it. You can kind of, I don't know if you can see the bite marks on this thing. And then for smallmouth, I caught all my smallmouth on one lure. This little guy right here. This is a Rage Till Rage Swimmer. It is the 3 3/4 inch on a 5/0 beast hook. I've got the weighted hook on there to get it down the water column, because these smallmouth I found were typically not sitting on the surface. They were about 6 to 8 foot down when I was catching most of them. And now I'm going to break down the areas that I was looking at. Texoma is, in a sense, like I said, big, rocky, deep. And when I'm targeting fish for smallmouth, I found that the main lake was very rough when I went up there. I mean, it was averaging 20, 25 mile an hour winds. So I couldn't fish a lot of main lake stuff. But what I found is, in finding sheltered bays and stuff like that, what I was looking for is kind of coves that have somewhere between 35 and 40 feet of water out in the center, that kind of came up to like a big rock ledge, and the smallmouth would typically be sitting on the outside of the rock ledge or sitting up on top of it, sitting next to the deep water. I did not catch a single smallmouth bass in shallow water. If that cove did not have deep water with big rocks on it, I didn't fish it. It just didn't have the fish. And when I was looking for largemouth, I was looking for the most secluded, clear, and out of the way with the least amount of wind and boat traffic possible. I found a few of those places, and I was able to catch some good ones out of there. It's basically, when you're looking for beds there, the beds, instead of being like orange from the dirt and stuff like that, because the entire shore and the entire underwater area is all rock, you're going to be looking for these white circles, is basically what I found. If you see white circles, that is typically a bed of a largemouth that is currently occupying it. And yeah, that's basically all I got. And drop some comments, let me know what you think, anything I can improve on, and thank you for watching. Number 1.
There we go.
Okay, make sure we don't go into the rocks.
Yeah. Right. Get in. Okay, we're in.
Yeah, keep the boat off the rocks.
Okay.
There's two. Oh, it's a good smallie. Love my job. Here, you're going the wrong way. I don't. Here, hold on. No coming.
Got it. I got it. Oh, did you hit the controller now? Use this like my jig. I saw that. Look, you want to go over there or you want me to go over there? Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm trying to think. What is that bed?
Oh my god, get it. Got him. Get
It's a freaking toad large now.
Get it up here.
Get the net, it's right there.
Alright. Oh my. Alright, I'm ready. I'll come up to you.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go, baby!
Oh my gosh, yes.
Dude!
One hook.
Dude, that's gotta be 5 plus. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what I like to see right there.
Oh my gosh.
Let me throw the pup bar over there. Whoa. I saw that, dude. That was crazy. Let's go!
Oh. Oh, there's another one right there. There's two of them. Right there. I'm about to get lucky again. There's two of them sitting there.
Off that little point?
See the light part?
Yeah.
Right in front of it. Bring it down slowly. There's two of them. Yes, wind. You're coming out of like the east.
Wind, wind, go away. I'm trying to get fish.
I had it on like 20. I'm trying not to make any ripples. I'm trying to be invisible.
Yeah.
But granted, there's no way he doesn't know I'm here.
Just don't make it.
Got him. Yep, there he is. Boat with that one. That's a better fish than I thought he was.
Let's go, baby!
Yeah. Put him in the bottom of the boat. Yeah, get him in the bottom of the boat. How about that, buddy?
Dude, that's a chunk.
How about that, buddy? Huh?
Oh, let's go! Dude, that's a good fish.
I know. He's way bigger than I thought he was.
Oh.
Unhook that sucker, throw him in the live well, unless you want to show him to the camera real quick.
I will.
I'm gonna barrel down on this boy now.
You want the shades?
Yes, because he's deeper. I can't see him very good.
Yeah.
I said these coasters make a big difference.
Let's go!
Good, buddy. I'm out of this stove right now.
Dude, our live well is looking crazy right now, dude.
As long as everyone's doing okay.
I see 3 tails, and they're all moving.